Today, I want to share with you a product that I just bought. I am a real user. I purchased it with my own money, and ultimately, I'm going to let you be the determining factor if it can help your business. But what we're talking about is Kuicklist, which allows you to gain list generating superpowers with this interactive digital list opt-in tool. And ultimately, it integrates with your favorite email autoresponder as well as your messenger bot. It has landing page builders as well as a bunch of different options. We'll get into some of this, but I think the best way to show you that building a responsive list just got easier is to actually step in and do a demo. So I'm going to jump into my account. This is AI Profits, and I have a folder up here, and they have this folder system where you can create a bunch of different folders. But I'm in AI Profits now, and we're going to create our first checklist. And up here, we have pre-made checklist templates, or we can create one from scratch. And we can call it demo, whatever you want to call it. And you can see here they have some predetermined colors, but you can customize all the colors. We're not going to actually do one from scratch today. Instead, we're going to do a pre-made checklist template, and we're going to get going very, very fast. So what you'll see here is that the topics are actually very current, such as the ultimate 2020 Netflix show watch list, pandemic minus panic, how to prepare for an upcoming pandemic, how to brace yourself for parenthood, real estate, make money online, surprise keto, stepwise keto diet for a healthier you, just a bunch of, general good things, remodeling your house the Japanese style, how to prevent the spread of infectious disease. What you'll see here is if you're a part of the template club, which is an OTO, any of the ones with the crowns are OTOs. So that's like OTO 2. They give you 10 with the front end. So you'll get 10 just to start out with, such as tips to get more conversions with your Facebook ad, the latest size guide for your social media posts, an expert guide for your first profitable digital product, that type of stuff, right? We'll get into some of the thoughts on the bonuses a little bit later, because there are some bonuses with this, and I will show you inside the software where you can access that. I've actually done 2 of them, and I think that they're really nice bonuses. However, let's just create one so that you can see what we're talking about here. And I think I'm going to go with the beginner's guide to setting up messenger bots for effective list building. All I've got to do is copy this to my account, and there it is. Now I can jump into the editor. I can look at my leads. I don't have any currently. I can publish this, and I can host it on Kuicklist with this link right here. I just share that link, and then it's online. I can do it on my own landing page, in which case I've got to embed this code. I can download the HTML. I can use their WordPress plugin if I have a WordPress site, or I can embed it anywhere with this HTML code. All in all, I think that they've thought of everything when it comes to getting your Kuicklist in your current solution. And here we can actually move this to a different folder if we want, as well as duplicate it or delete it. So you could actually set these up for clients, and then you could duplicate them and change a few things, and you could go really, really fast. You can then separate them in different folders. And then here we have staff members, in which case we can give certain permissions to our clients within those folders. That might be getting a little bit too advanced. Instead, let's jump inside the editor and take a look at what we get. So here we're going to see the checklist. This is obviously the most important part of the whole thing, but they do give you a landing page creator, which I think personally works. I mean, this is all you need. Obviously, you're going to want to put a little bit of design elements into it, like maybe do your own pictures, write your own words, like right here. They don't have, to me at least, the formatting could be improved upon, but it's easy to do. You just highlight and then you change. So like maybe we go with green. Now I just made it worse there, but you kind of get the idea. Next up, they have the opt-in form. So right here, when they click Get Your Copy Now, it takes them to this nice opt-in form. This is a pretty advanced tactic. You see a lot of the bigger digital marketers do it. And the beginner's guide to setting up messenger bots, you enter in your name, your email, all of that stuff, and then they'll send you to this checklist page. Once they complete the opt-in, that sends it to your autoresponder, and now they've got the interactive checklist. And why it's interactive is because you can check and you can watch this bar. And here we'll see ultimately reasons to use bots, lowering the workload. So then we can see getting a subscriber list made is no easy task. All right, so I want to show you though, this is the predetermined. If we want to edit anything, we can click here and then we can say try it. Then we can hit save. But let's actually jump down here to give a peace offering. You need something to get someone to give you their email address. And they recommend a free ebook, discount codes, interactive quizzes. But I'm actually going to add one here. And I'm going to say interactive checklists. And then I'm going to say something like, using a tool like Kuicklist, you can generate interactive checklists. Here I'm going to actually embed my YouTube video, my review video for Kuicklist. And then here I'm going to link Kuicklist. I'm going to put my affiliate link right there, just like this one. And then we'll go ahead and we will put that in italics. I'm just trying to show you the formatting here. It's a basic editor to capture leads and leave an impression. Interactive. And then we'll do responsive, because we all know leads are only as good as they are responsive. And then we'll click save. And now we've got our new checklist item, interactive checklists. Now I probably shouldn't have the exclamation point there, but using a tool, and then there's our affiliate link. Look at how easy that was. We've got interactive checklists. We have our video right here. All in all, I think you could run a mini course with this and have your videos embedded. I think this is a fantastic tool, if I'm being perfectly honest, because you can, again, do up here the free opt-ins, give them a simple mini course. You get their email address. We're actually going to be doing this with our 7-day Power Profit series, which is 7 ebooks to your inbox for the next 7 days if you sign up at aiprofits.com. So next up, I will show you that we can reorder this. So we could simply put our interactive checklists up at the top, click close, and then there we go. Again, you check it off, and up here, the bar goes a little bit more. Actually show you you can add sections, by the way. So like demo, or let's say introduction, and then let's add a new section. So we can also reorder our sections, which we would have to come right here. And then we would put up here the introduction. And I think that mostly goes over what this is at this point. Now I want to show you the settings, how you set everything up. The first thing you'll set up is the checklist itself, the beginner's guide to setting up messenger bots for effective list building. And then here we can do our formatting again. If we wanted to, we could, do a link like check out segmate. And then we can link to it just like that. We could drop our link in. And then here we could put on the subheading, we could put our YouTube video. We can remove their branding if you have OTO 1. And then here you can do a button text for resetting. So you could do like start over. And now I'm going to show you this one, and then we'll keep going. So now we just need to click save, and we'll see this change. So check out segmate. Let loose a bunch of first and O's to do your bidding, ones and O's. And then we've got our Kuicklist review right there. So this, again, is the header section. And I think ultimately this can be a very valuable tool. Dropping these affiliate links in, dropping videos in, it's interactive down here. The creativity can run wild with a tool like this. Next up, we have our opt-in form, which is the first form that we looked at. We can enable GDPR. We can make the name required, which is going to reduce your conversions. But some people like to get that name. Local marketing, the name might be a nice thing to have. Form image, you could upload an image to your form, as well as change the different text. It's pretty much the same thing. You can change the button text. And then the completion pop-up, here you can actually check this off when things are complete. Like if you complete the checklist, then you get a bonus, or you get some sort of certificate or a reward, whatever it may be. So maybe you do like this checklist, and ultimately they've got to go through it. And once they do, they complete it, then they get to schedule a phone call with you. Something like that. That's my understanding of that. And I think that is a pretty nice thing. Up here, they then have the completion pop up once they complete all of the items. So next up, we have the fonts and colors. We can change the different fonts. I'll show you the amount of options. It looks pretty complete. It's not as big as like Canva, but it's enough. It's enough to decide. Then you've got all the different colors. Again, you can check anything you want, or you can drop in the code. It's always nice when they let you drop in the code, and they'll let you customize pretty much anything. This is the styling section. Next up is the integrations. We can go ahead and select our integration. So I have a SendFox integration. The fact this tool integrates with SendFox just puts it over the top for me. Then I can select my lists, and I can also fire off webhooks if I want. I can do a Facebook pixel code as well as Google Tag Manager or any third-party analytical code. And I can even do my Segmate integration. So then the last section is the footer links, in which case we have the privacy policy and the terms and conditions, any of the legal stuff that goes down in the footer, this stuff down here. So that is pretty much the extent of it. You can see here how in about 15 minutes, to be honest, if you have your content, everything, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, you can generate this type of interactive experience that, is very responsive and probably does quite well if you drive traffic to the landing page. Now, I would work on styling this up a little bit. I don't think that this is bad by any stretch. I think it's actually really, really nice. But I do think you might want to put your custom branding and put your own photo here. So here we would just, edit, drag and drop load our own file, and we would be good to go. I love this right here. I think that's fantastic. This is nice. And then this completion pop-up, that's a welcome addition. And then here up in the top left corner, we can look at what our checklist would look like on a mobile device. We can see what it would look like on a tablet as well as on the desktop. So it's mobile responsive, but let's hop out of this tool and let's show you the rest of the actual software. So like I said, we have folders up here in the top left. We have integrations, in which case they integrate with a ton of different providers. Right here, we'll see all of them, but the email services, most are your main ones. The fact they have SendFox shows you they even have some of the not as popular ones, but they do most integrations. And then they also have some nice webinar services, Demio, Meetvio, Webinar Jam, and EverWebinar. And then they have, obviously, the Facebook Pixel, Segmate, Tag Manager, and any third-party analytics service. So the integrations, they're not lacking by any stretch. So here we can jump into staff members, and we can create a new staff member, in which case we can give full access. We can give access to, let's say, edit only on a checklist, and then full access on the integrations. We can give our API key to a staff member if we trust them. We can give them folder access, either full access, read only, or we can allow specific folders. So let's say I wanted to only allow, a login on AI Profits. Now, this isn't fully white labeled by any stretch because your Kuicklist is still going to remain up there. I'm 99.9% sure. I already logged in. I created one of these and it did remain. I didn't see where you could remove that by any stretch, but and I don't think you can. But this is a really nice tool. So this gives you kind of like clients, staff members, virtual assistants. They call it the virtual assistant option. We'll get to that in the OTO section. Next up, though, they have the WordPress plugin. WordPress plugins, in which case you can get it now, download it, hook up your API keys, and then it goes straight to your WordPress site. The bonuses are actually good on this tool. So they give you the training webinar replays when this product originally launched. They give you a list building masterclass, which takes you through, instead of having to spend $12 on Udemy or $300 on, one of these internet marketing courses, they'll give you a pretty good basis, honestly. It'll set up the basics if you're brand new to this. Then they also give you QuickBridge, which is a unlimited video-based landing page. I don't really know what this one is, actually, if I'm being honest. And if I download it, I don't think it's going to show me here. We'll see what happens, but I think it's probably just going to, it just downloads. So I'm not exactly sure what that is, but we'll take a look in a future video, perhaps. Then they give you 30 days of Segmate. They give you list collection, in which case we can create multiple checklists and sell them for profit. I don't know what this is either, but it's another download I just downloaded. Then you get QuickDoc, which is ethically get leads and traffic from any page, copy, paste, share. We'll go ahead and download that one as well. But these bonuses, to me at least, I've done these top two, and they were pretty good. I'm in the middle of this one right now. I'm down about halfway through it. But what you'll see is it's a course, and it's got a ton of different videos, varying lengths, but each section, I mean, they're giving you 20, 30 minutes of stuff within each section, and it's really taking you through the whole list building process. And with, of course, the goal being that you use this tool. Here's the resources, and then they've got a masterclass action checklist. So the goal, of course, is to use Kuicklist to generate your own quick lists and build your own lists, your responsive lists, so that you can make money. And that's the bonus section. They do have help and support, in which case it will open up. I have not used this. And then we have the My Account setting where we can update emails and passwords and then log out. So that is the product that is inside. That is a demo. Now we'll look inside the funnel if you want to pick it up. I got both OTOs. There are 2 upsells, but I'm going to show you what is included if you want just the front end, if you want one of the OTOs, and I'll share my thoughts as to who should get what, perhaps, and you can make that determination yourself. So inside the funnel, you're going to get ultimately the front end. You have to buy that no matter what. With the front end is fully customizable checklist designs, landing pages, pretty much everything I showed you with the exception of some of the features. So you don't get the staff member options. You don't get the stuff with the little crown, I guess is what it was. The premium labeled checklists. You don't get certain things. But you do get a ton. And if you look at the sales page, they'll walk you through exactly what you don't get and what you do get. But the best way for me to show you is to show you what OTO 1 is and OTO 2. So OTO 1 is a 2-pay $57, 1-pay $99 deal, in which case you can add VA sub-users, you can remove the branding, create unlimited sections, which means I don't know what the limitation is on the front end. I mean, I don't think it's going to really bother you. But you can also use those webhooks public checklists, in which case you don't have to have an opt-in or offer at all. Cloning, duplicating on available checklists, which they say is great for reselling. And like I said earlier, if you create one of these checklists for a realtor and then you sell it to another realtor, you just change out. Like, let me actually go full screen on that. If you create a checklist, like they actually have one, like a home buying guide for a realtor, you sell it to one realtor. And then if another realtor wants it, you just clone it, put in the other realtor's information, change the colors up a bit, and then you sell it to that realtor and hook it up with their autoresponder or whatever. And it's that easy, guys. Now, it's not that easy to sell. That part is hard, but the cloning and duplicating, it's that easy. So the webhooks will give you the Zapier or Integromat, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, integration. Then they have a downsell, in which case you're still allowed to remove branding, get the sections, the webhooks, and all of that, as well as the public checklists. You don't get the VA sub-users or any of the, I think that's the main one. I'm not sure if you get the cloning and duplicating, but the main thing is, are you going to use this for client services and things of that nature? Are you going to have VAs in there? Otherwise, the light power pack. Now, for $30 difference, I'm just going to get the OTO 1. I'm not going to go with the downsell at all if I'm recommending it, because I think that the VA sub-users and that type of stuff is a lot better of a deal. The fact that I can dump a client in there, give them access to their checklist, they can change things if they want. I don't have to baby them through that process. And then if I do, then I can bill them for that. So the Templates Club is OTO number 2. $99 a year. They're going to start you out with 25 done for you checklists, and then you're going to get 5 to 10 new checklists each month. This is the ultimate done for you, and that's what you saw in my account. I have both of these, so I have full access to everything. If you get the downsell there for $67, you get the 25, but you don't get any new ones. So you don't get the 5 to 10 each month for 12 months. To me, again, $30 difference. I'm going to go ahead and take it 100% of the time. $20 a month here, that's 5 months. So you save on 7 months if you just buy the year, but that's an option if you need it. So that is the funnel. So that is going to wrap up this video. This has been my first impressions. It's my overview. It's a demonstration of the software. Ultimately, do I think that it offers a utility? I totally do. That's why I bought it. I think the question is, are you willing to put in the work? Do you think that this can help you build a list? because building a list is the end all be all. That's what everyone wants. But building a list via solo ads or, spammy, gimmicky tactics doesn't work quite well. You need your list to be interactive with you. And one of the ways to do that is through checklists like this, because you're giving something of high value, rapport building videos. So you spend more time in front of you. It's going to warm your list up when you have an actual offer to sell to your list. So to me, this tool has a fantastic utility in the local market. I think it could honestly be used very, very effectively for affiliate marketing. So with a tool like this, your creativity is ultimately your only limitation. I think that this has multiple uses. I think it applies to virtually any niche. I think it is unique. I think it is different. And therefore, I think that it has a lot of potential to actually work. I'm curious what your thoughts are. Do you think so? Would you get value if people use these lists? Would you opt in?
Like this video if it brought you any value. Leave a comment down below what your thoughts are. Subscribe for more content like this. I have a 7-day email series called Power Profits, 100% free to join. Link in the description. My name is Scott with AIProfits.com, and we will see you in the next one.